people's just like, she wants marriage, give it to her, you know. But I had to sit back and think, like, hold on, wait a minute. I still need some time for myself, because once you become a wife, that's a whole nother, like,
you need 10 years for yourself? Do you need 15 years for yourself, Queen? You need 20 years for yourself? It's been 6 years. How many years do you need? At this point in time, Queen is coping.
I don't know. I don't take him serious.
Yeah.
I don't take him serious at all. Only thing I worry about is my son.
Right.
That's the only thing I worry about. It don't really bother me. Like, honestly, like, you know, he on there because he got to do that.
Yeah, it's like,
all right, y'all, so I had a few of you guys in my DMs wanted me to react to this situation right here. Basically, Mr. Christopher Sells, we all know he's been trolling Queen year after year after year. So I want to actually react to this and see what's going on. Shout out to The Voice. She did drop this video, so we're going to go ahead and see what's going on. Make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, all of that. Tell a friend until they ain't your mama, tell they uncle, we still a hold. Let's get right into the video, man. Let's get it.
Corey's ex-girlfriend Maddie just announced that she's pregnant with the baby girl, and people are wondering who's the father. Chaotic already came forward and said that he's not the dad. So now people are looking at Corey sideways, because on social media, Corey has been expressing several times he can't wait to have a daughter, and Maddie announced along with her pregnancy that she's having a baby girl.
I'm having a girl. This is my first baby. Thank you. Yes, she's already named. My baby had a name when I was like 7 weeks pregnant. When the exact time that I got pregnant, I didn't expect the pregnancy. I wasn't trying for the pregnancy. But there are things that I've done over time that I believe that helped, especially with my situation.
What, fucking? I'm sure fucking will help. You know what I'm saying?
PCOS, 1 ovary, all that in there.
My bad. I didn't know she had PCOS. I know that's a very, very touchy, sensitive subject. My bad. My bad, Maddie. You know what I'm saying? I wish you a successful, healthy pregnancy, healthy baby, and all of that stuff.
And some, so maca was something I was taking consistently at some point, but then I eventually just gave up because I was just over it. While I'm giving birth, I would only like my mother and possibly Talia. And, you know, to be in the room.
Queen Naija finally addressed Chris Sells, who for the past few months has had a lot to say when it came to Queen Naija's relationship with Clarence.
They're kind of poking at us. Yeah. He be kind of messing with you a little bit.
Yeah. A little bit like,
still, yeah, he always like saying your name or saying he wants you back, or be like, oh, come home, and, you know, doing kind of funny things like that. Whether it's genuine or not, it's more so for a reaction. So how is that? Because, you know, you're actively trying to heal.
And I'm gonna just say this, right? I see a lot of people, well, I feel like ever since Chris went up on TikTok, Chris has been getting a lot more support, right? And shout out to him. I want the best for him. I want him to go up, just like you watching this video. I want you to go up, be successful in life, be abundant. I want all great things to come to you. I would never pray on nobody's downfall, especially Chris, man. He's been through a lot over the years, but I feel like a lot of that is self-imposed, right? And at the end of the day, to continue to badger and pester and fester at your old woman, right? It's, to me, it's just, it's corny. At this point, it's really corny, you know? And it can be seen as narcissistic. It can definitely be seen as narcissistic. If you've ever been through narcissistic abuse, you already know there is a tactic called hoovering, okay? Hoovering means I'm not gonna leave your ass alone, all right? You thought I was gone, now I'm back again, all right? We're gonna continue to bring you up, and basically try to make your life a living hell. Now, am I trying to say that Chris is a narcissist? No. But what I'm saying is some of the things he does reflect some narcissism as far as traits and characteristics, okay? And like I said, I wish him the best. I want him to continue to go up and all of that, but I also want him to know that you don't have to continue to bring your ex up to be popping. You don't have to continue to do that. You got so much more potential to be great by yourself on your own without attaching yourself to your ex. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. But let me know what y'all think in the comments.
Come home and, you know, doing kind of funny things like that. whether it's genuine or not, it's more so for a reaction. So how is that? Because, you know, you're actively trying to heal, have a healthy co-parenting relationship, but then also having to deal with the antics.
I'm not, like, I don't know. I don't take him serious.
Yeah.
I don't take him serious at all. Only thing I worry about is my son.
Right.
That's the only thing I worry about. It don't really bother me. Like, honestly, like, you know, he on there because he got to do that.
Yeah, it's like
worry about is my son.
Right.
That's the only thing I worry about. It don't really bother me. Like, honestly, like, you know, he on there because he got to do that.
Yeah, it's like
you know.
It's the shade for me, Chris. It's the shade for me. And if I was Chris, this would motivate me even more. This would put the fire under my ass even more to show and prove that I don't need to attach myself to you. Because she basically saying he got to do this. Ain't no other way. Ain't no other way he can succeed. Which I don't believe is true, right? And maybe Chris believes that that's true. And maybe the world believes that's true too. Because at this point, he just hasn't stopped, you know? So this is a perfect moment for Chris to show and prove that, hey, I can be popping without attaching myself to my ex. And I think that would be the best thing for him. The best thing for him. And not only that, like Queen said, the best thing for CJ, you know? The best thing for Legend. The best thing for the kids. And like I said, Chris has so much potential. The dude is funny as fuck, right? He doesn't need to attach his name to Queen for the rest of his life for views. He doesn't need to do that, right? Let me know what y'all think. Comment down below and let me know what y'all think. Whether you like Chris or not, you know he's an entertaining motherfucker. You know that he's funny. He has a great sense of humor. You know that he has potential to do so much more, right? Than attach himself to Queen, to continue to bother Queen, right? And the interviewer said something about Queen, like, still trying to heal. I believe that Queen is already healed. Maybe Chris isn't. I don't know. It really makes you think, because to continue to talk about your ex consistently, maybe he is healed, and maybe he just feels like, hey, I need to check. I just need to check. But I feel like Chris just needs to find his lane, right? He just needs to find what works for him besides bringing up Queen every trimester. You know what I'm saying? But let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below. How do you guys feel about Chris continuing to bring up Queen, even when he says multiple times that he's not going to bring her up anymore? How do y'all feel about what Queen has to say right here? He's got to do that. That to me is like, damn, that's tea for me, Chris. That's tea for me. That's tea for me, okay? You gonna let her talk to you like that? You gonna let her talk about you like that? Like, that should, like I said, that should be the fire under your ass to show and prove, I don't need to mention her. It's time to let it go. It's time to let it go, Chris. It's time to let it go, fam. That chapter has closed, but you're still in the book. You're still reading, right? We're still reading a book that you've already read, and we should close the book now. You know what I'm saying? It's time to go ahead and close it, fam. You know? Y'all already know I fuck with Chris, you know? But at the end of the day, y'all already know I'm gonna keep it real too. That's what true friends do. That's what, you know, anybody who wants to see you do better in life, they're not going to lie to you. They're not gonna tell you what you want to hear. They're gonna tell you what you need to hear, right? That's the difference between somebody who cares and somebody who does not care, right? That's why it's important to not only have, you're always gonna have yes men around you when you're successful, when you're doing things in life, but you also need that one person that's a no man, and a person who's gonna say, look, you're fucked up for this, or look, you need to look at this situation like this instead of this. Everybody co-signing this shit, but I'm not gonna be the one to co-sign that. That shit is foul, or whatever the case is, right? So let me know what y'all think.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know. It's just kind of, you know how, like, well, I don't know if, are you guys, you're not parents yet?
No, you know how to.
But like, as a mom, you get used to a baby crying, and then it's just like, you don't hear it. Sometimes you just blurt out, that's the same thing. Like, I'm just, you know, but
She just compared your ass, Chris. She just compared your ass to a baby who keep crying. And it's like, all right, nigga, like, goddamn. She basically compares you to a gnat. You know what I'm saying? Summertime and it's a gnat outside and it won't get the fuck up out your face. Every time you swat it away, the motherfucker keeps buzzing in your ear, buzzing in your face, trying to eat your barbecue, trying to eat your hot links, you know what I'm saying? While you by the pool. And at this point, it's just like, come on, my guy. Like, come on, man. And I know Chris don't give a fuck, right? He don't care what Queen says. He's probably happy the Queen had something to say because now he can say something, right? But it's just like, come on, man. Come on, man. You can't let her talk to you like that. You cannot allow her to. She shouldn't be able to say this about you, fam. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gave her the ammo to shoot you with your own gun. You feel me? Like.
Yeah, it's like.
Yeah, so, you know, yeah, it's like, I don't know. It's just kind of, you know how, like, well, I don't know if, are you guys, you're not parents yet.
No, you don't have to.
But, like, as a mom, you get used to a baby crying, and then it's just like, you don't hear it. Sometimes you just blurt out, that's the same thing. Like, I'm just, you know, but I'm not gonna say that I'm a very like silent sniper in a way. So I'm not gonna I'm never gonna tell my plans or anything, but I got something.
Yeah, I know that.
Up my sleeve. Yeah.
It's something about a woman going through a breakup and rough times and just coming out on top.
Oh yes.
And I just remember just clapping and being so happy for you.
Yeah,
because there be a lot of breakups that break people and they don't get through it and they don't get on the other side. So I just remember seeing that like announcement that you made. It was like a drone picture or something. It was like that you had announced, and I was just like, oh my God, I am so happy for her.
And that's another thing too. I was gonna say. Because the question was, what do you heal privately or publicly? I have an outlet, and that's my music. So you're gonna hear it in my music.
Yeah.
But sometimes you won't, because like I'll just be writing relatable stuff. But like the music for me, being able to make it into something so beautiful, and then I can watch people also like heal too while they're going through their stuff. It's like, it's so beautiful.
People are mad at Elena said this in the recent video, and King didn't correct her.
Okay.
Especially when you have kids.
Yes.
2 kids. Okay.
Queen Naija also spoke on how she feels about Clarence constantly getting bashed for not asking her to marry him.
Like, because I know you see the comments that people have about your relationship now. And they're like,
I ain't gonna lie, it's a lot of tea in this video. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of tea in this video.
okay, y'all should be married by now.
Yeah.
And people trying to put you on a timeline.
Yeah.
They don't realize, like you said, you're not even 30 yet.
Yeah.
And people are putting you on what they think and their timeline is.
I don't agree with her on that. Of course Queen is gonna agree, because she don't want to make her man look bad. Y'all know I'm gonna keep it real, right? Anybody who's been watching Chris and Queen, they know. We know. The audience knows. The viewers know the truth. What is the truth? Queen wants to be married. Come on, fam. Let's not act like, oh, she not 30 yet, or oh, like, we on everybody else's timeline. No, nigga. If Queen had it her way, they would be married. Let's stop the fucking madness, bruh. I understand the interviewers gotta make it sound good, right? So Queen doesn't get on the defensive and she gets some interaction, she gets some engagement. It's very smart how the interviewer is asking these questions, right? Because you want the person to engage. You don't want them to shy away and get defensive and not want to answer certain shit, right? But let's be honest. If Queen had it her way, she would be married right now to Clarence. Yes or no? Comment down below and let me know. Am I lying or am I flying? Let me know. We know this. We all know this. And I believe that the only reason why Queen has pumped her brakes on that is because she knows that Clarence is not ready for that. And she still wants to be with Clarence, right? So in a way, she is settling. But, like I always said, in Clarence's defense, nobody's forcing her to stay. Nobody has a gun to her head and saying, you must stay with me, right? So obviously, Clarence has something that Queen sees valuable enough to stay with, even without the wedding ring. Hey, I can't knock a true player. You know what I'm saying? I can't knock him. He doing something right. So if Queen wants to sit there without a ring for X amount of time, hey, that's on you. I wouldn't advise any woman who really wants marriage to wait this long. I'm just going to be completely honest. I wouldn't advise any woman to wait this long. That's my personal opinion. But, right, she obviously sees something within him that she's willing to wait, you know? So you got to give Clarence his credit on that shit. You know what I'm saying? She been hanging around. She been fucking with this nigga for 6 going on 7 years, right? Still with no wedding ring. Still with no wedding ring. So he's obviously doing something right. You know what I'm saying? But we have seen Queen throw out that hint here and there, like, okay, nigga, when is the time coming? Let me know what y'all think about that in the comments.
And like you said, y'all don't know these people's relationships.
They don't.
Y'all
They don't know what's going on.
So how does that get to you a little bit?
No, not anymore. So I will take accountability and say the reason why they even say that is because of me. In the past, when I was so like, and not to say I'm not in love now, but when you're first in that relationship, you're so head over heels in the first like few years. It's like, I don't know, like I put a lot of things about marriage in my songs. I talked a lot about marriage in interviews. So people was just like, she wants marriage, give it to her, you know? But I had to sit back and think like, hold on, wait a minute. I still need some time for myself because once you become a wife, that's a whole nother, like
You need 10 years for yourself? Do you need 15 years for yourself, Queen? You need 20 years for yourself? It's been 6 years. How many years do you need? At this point in time, Queen is coping, in my opinion. Okay, this is not facts. This is opinion, but she's coping, bro. She's coping because it hasn't happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just my opinion. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below. Is she coping? Or is she telling the truth, dog? Alright. Come on now. Come on, bro.
give it to her, you know? But I had to sit back and think, like, hold on, wait a minute. I still need some time for myself because once you become a wife, that's a whole nother, like that's a duty. Like, just like as a mom, that's a duty.
But you've been doing all the wifely duties already, Queen. What other wifely duties have you not been doing? You've been doing them all. You know what I'm saying? Could somebody mention a wifely duty that she's not doing for Clarence? Somebody, anybody, in the comments. I see you watching this video. Comment down below. What wifely duty is she not doing for Clarence? Has she not done for Clarence? Comment down below. I really want to know. I'm genuinely curious.
I had to step back and I just realized this maybe a couple years ago. Like, I can wait. I actually.
No, what she's basically saying right now is, a couple years ago, I came to terms with this thing is not marrying me right now or anytime soon. So I'm gonna wait, right? And this is her way of coping, in my opinion. Like I said, I don't know these people, but judging based off of everything that I've seen, what we know, just from what is on camera, right? We definitely don't know what happens behind the scenes, right? She could be totally different off camera, but in my opinion, she is definitely coping hard right now, you know? And I feel it though. When a woman really likes you, she's going to do everything to stay with you, to do everything. Like, people could tell you the worst things about that nigga, and you're still gonna be by his side. What they say, I'm gonna stick beside him. She gonna stick beside him, and shout out to her. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to her. But at the end of the day, like I said, man, ladies, if you want something, if you want marriage, and you know you want marriage, or you want kids, and that nigga doesn't want kids, or whatever the case is, you're probably better off not waiting 6 years, 7 years down the line when now you feel like you're too deep in to get out. That's all I'm saying, right?
We can wait, actually. Like, no, seriously, because it's not like a rush thing. So I think people are taking a lot of old clips and things that I've said. I put my own foot in my mouth. I'm the reason why they do that. You know what I'm saying? But they don't know, like I said, the growth that has happened, like in my mind, and like, you know, just really doing therapy and like being asked those questions like, well, are you ready to be a wife? Is he ready to be a husband?
That's what I was
Is he ready to be a...
Obviously not. If he was, he would already put a ring on it. Right or wrong, y'all? I ain't trying to start no shit. I'm just saying, right or wrong. You don't have to ask the question. The question does not need to be asked whether or not he wants to be a husband. If he was ready to be a husband. If he was ready to be a husband, you would already have a ring, right?
Like, do I want to get married to somebody right now who's not ready to be a husband? And I'm not saying he's not, but we are honestly.
Shout out. That's exactly what. That's right. That's right, Queen. Why would you want to be married? Why would you want to feel forced? Or feel like you had to force your nigga to put a ring on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just hella embarrassing. I'm not gonna lie. That's why I said you might as well just not be with the nigga, right? But now you're 66 years down the line, and now it's just like, okay, fuck it. I'm already here. Like, we got a kid, we got a family, or whatever. We have built something. So now a woman most likely is just gonna stay, right? And most likely Clarence knows that, and most likely that's why he's taking his sweet ass motherfucking time. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But to me, I still feel like Queen is coping.
Still working on ourselves.
Y'all are so
Y'all need to be
Yes.
on the same page too.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, you want to get married, but I feel like when it comes to men, you want a man to propose to you when he's ready.
When he's ready.
You don't want it
Not
to be because people are putting the pressure on him, or
I
because
don't
he
want
feel
that.
like, oh, she might leave me if I don't do it. It needs to be when he's ready, because that's when you're gonna get the best version of him.
The best version. Yes. And like, who wants to get married? And then it's just like, dang.
But people
I got the ring.
They do.
I got the ring, but now it's like, no. I think I'm okay.
Yeah.
Like, honestly.
When the time is right.
Yeah.
Brooklyn Frost was thrown off after Jay Cinco said this on stream recently.
Jay Cinco says he would have left himself too if he was Brooklyn Frost after cutting his hair.
Now that's some insecure ass shit, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You know? That's some insecure ass shit. Brooklyn didn't leave you because of your hair being cut, right? Brooklyn left you because you were insecure. Brooklyn left you because you didn't see your worth and your value, and you didn't respect yourself, and you didn't cut her off when she was being disrespectful. That's the reason why Brooklyn Frost did you the way that she did, fam. You know what I'm saying? It has nothing to do with your hair, nothing to do with superficiality. That's what's wrong with these niggas out here, man. They think it's about money, looks, and status. No, it's about knowing who you are, valuing yourself, respecting yourself, and demanding the same from the woman. Point blank, period. And also having some sauce, having a mouthpiece, knowing how to make that woman feel sexy, knowing how to make her feel like a woman, right? And knowing how to tell her to get the fuck on if she disrespect you. Being willing to walk away from a disrespectful woman, right? It's more than just the superficial. Way more than the superficial. Because if it was just superficial, Brooklyn would probably still be with Cinco. But ladies, y'all already know how it go. Y'all probably been with some attractive dudes, or the ladies who like ladies, attractive women, attractive studs. But you don't like a pushover, right? You didn't see any strength in that person, or that person was deeply insecure, or that person tolerated disrespect. That person wasn't strong, you know? And that was a turnoff for you. No matter how attractive you look on the outside, if you don't know who you are and you don't value and love yourself, people are going to see that, right? And people are going to see it as unattractive, no matter how attractive you look on the outside. Ladies, am I lying? Comment down below.
I ain't gonna lie, Brooklyn, I would have left me too, Jay. I ain't gonna lie, Brooklyn, I would have left me too.
First of all, I didn't even leave him because he cut his hair, so the fact that he said that was weird. Second of all, yeah, that's it. Like, the fuck? When he cut his hair, chat, I was the one saying, oh, it's good, like, it's good, like, you look good and shit like that, and blah, blah, blah. He's being mean as fuck to me. But that's not the reason why I left. So the fact that he's trying to play it like that, it's kind of weird, but...
Disha had this to say after being bashed for responding to her little sister.
It was a problem when I didn't respond. It's a problem when I respond. I don't give a flying fuck. I don't give it. Like, stop tagging me. We're not talking about it. Y'all asked me to speak on it. I spoke on it. I don't give a fuck if I didn't have the right tone. I don't give a fuck if I didn't have the right whatever. It's done. It's over. It's literally drowning in the mother Atlantic Ocean. Like, I could give a fuck else about it. It's done. Like, let's move around. Like, let's talk about somebody else shit. I'm gonna talk about somebody else shit. Like, it's done. Y'all asked me to speak on it. I spoke on it. Everybody has spoke on it. It's done. It's dead in the fucking water. Leave the shit alone. Like, y'all keep making fucking videos about the same shit. Y'all late as fuck. Like, y'all keep trying to justify some shit. It's nothing to justify. It is what it is. Everybody feel the way they feel. It's done. It's dead. Please stop tagging me. I'm not talking about the shit no more. Nothing.
It looks like SoLuminati and DDG finally squashed their beef. Recently, DDG showed love to SoLuminati by gifting him on Twitch, and SoLuminati...
I seen this. Well, I didn't watch it, but I seen it on my YouTube homepage last night, but I haven't got a chance to check it out.
Me, I'm not talking about the shit no more. Nothing.
It looks like SoLuminati and DDG finally squashed their beef. Recently, DDG showed love to SoLuminati by gifting him on Twitch, and SoLuminati had this to say after he saw DDG's gifts.
Today, right now, there's no beef. DDG came in my stream, he showed me some love, he showed all of us some love, he gifted some subs for my niggas in here. I have no back, like bro, I'm chilling. But DDG just dropped that album and they said he been going crazy. So, for all my new subscribers, all my reactions are live. I don't fake none of my reactions, we watch this shit together. So without further ado, now DDG, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, bro, you wasn't that good years ago. I gotta see where you at now, man. I ain't gonna lie, this nigga sing. He already different, no lie. Shazam. No bullshit. Alright. I always told y'all that
he was singing back then when the Kennedy shit went down, remember? The baby this and them hoes is lying. They get attention, not like you crying. Wasn't he singing back then too?
DDG was probably the best. I don't know if you still consider yourself a YouTube rapper or some shit, but you was the best rapper on, like, you had swag with your shit. You just didn't have your own sound. I ain't gonna lie, this shit sound, the first 25 seconds is very pivotal. With music, my attention span, I'm like them TikTok. If it's trash, delete. I gotta get off of it. The first White Reacts did it to me too. He traumatized me. He fucked me up. Wait. Ain't you with Haley, man? You?
Oh my God! All right, Joe. See, man. Look, bro. I go in there, get the 50. He start saying bullshit, bro. See, it don't be me, dog. It don't be me.
I didn't go, so I don't know nothing, you know. That's why I can't do it, man. I ain't gonna lie, if I see my girl kissing on any movie, Sinners, anything, I'm pulling up.
I'm happy SoLuminati is back for the culture of content creation and social media. There's a lot of unfunny niggas out right now, y'all. We need them OGs back in 2017, killers back.
This nigga got a matcha? What you got, bro? Anyway, man, let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below, man. Shout out to DDG and SoLuminati as well, bro. It's good to see their union. Everybody not beefing. 2025, man. Let's all just fucking, you know what I'm saying? Let's all just go up. Just go up, man. And even, like, no beef. Even if you don't fuck with nobody, right? Wish everybody the best, bro. Because in all actuality, I know y'all gonna be like, oh my God, here we go. Here we go with the deep shit. But in all actuality, we are all one. We are all connected, bro. We are all in this shit together. No matter who you don't fuck with, no matter who you do fuck with, right? I'm not lying when I say we're all connected, bro. We're all one. We are all of this universe, right? All a part of this beautiful thing called creative consciousness. You know what I'm saying? So even if you don't fuck with nobody, wish them well. Wish them well, bro. If you see somebody and they have something that you want, or you might be feeling envious or feeling jealous, bruh, look at that person as if that person is you, because we are all connected. So when you see that person that has something that you have, confirm it that you have it too, and that you're happy. And you can celebrate that win. Celebrate other people's successes, right? Because their success is your success as well. All right? The more that you celebrate other people's successes, the more that you celebrate other people's wins, the more that you become a winner, the more that you are able to see where your blind spots are and the things that you can work on to elevate you and take you to the next level. Use other people's successes as inspiration and empowerment and confirmation that if they can do it, you can too. If they have it, you have it too. All right, man. I love y'all. I will see y'all in the next one. Make sure you tell a friend today. Ain't your mama today. Uncle Joe, we still a hard. We'll see you guys in the next motherfucking video. And I love y'all, man. Peace. Y'all, baby.